Hello, make sure you like and subscribe. Like goal is 15.
Those kicks, MP. Get ready to light it up tonight.
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Hello and thanks for joining us. The NBA Cup is underway. This is game 2, and both of these teams off to a good start, winning their first games in the NBA Cup.
And tonight is a huge one in this group. Remember, the first tiebreaker is head-to-head. So if you can get out to a 2-0 start, plus have the tiebreaker, you're in business.
I gotta say, the NBA Cup and its additional layer of excitement here early in the NBA season has really ramped up the stakes. I mean, this season, we even have MP laying down the decree. He's going to take his team all the way to the NBA Cup Finals and secure the title.
Each and every Cup game this season is going to be even more exciting, I think, than last year. Just look at the TV ratings on Cup games, and that tells the story. Fans love the added intrigue and, heck, throw in MP's stellar talent and his self-proclaimed quest for the Cup. And everyone is tuning in.
And the Lakers starting 5. Miles Turner out there with LeBron James. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then it's Connect. And it's the monster in at the 2. For the latest news on MP, let's hear from Allie LaForce on our sideline.
Hey, BA. Well, no surprise, MP is on a mission to bring home the NBA Cup, telling me I want to be a part of a winning legacy. That's my main goal in any competition I'm in. Victories come first. All the individual stuff comes later. Would you expect anything less from MP, Brian?
Nope, we sure wouldn't. And this guy is all in. The monster misses. The Thunder have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Holmgren. Three-pointer. Doncic pulls down the board. James passes to the monster. The shot's good on the assist by James. The Monster's got his second basket of the night. Well, Grant, you look at the other players that have played at MP's position, you can already call him one of the top 5 or so to ever lace him up.
Some might feel that's not giving MP enough credit, but at the very least, something that every basketball fan can agree on, MP is clearly a generational talent.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession here. And the standings for the NBA Cup starting to come into focus.
Yeah, but there's still time to make a push. We'll just have to wait and see which teams are able to punch their ticket to the knockout round.
Get the perimeter.
Some room here for Dort. Cash money on the open jump shot.
You know, Dort doesn't show a lot of love to the mid-range, but he's smart to not completely overlook it.
James outside. Pass to the monster. Back to James. Here's the monster. Hey, expanding his range. Connects from downtown. The Monster's got 7 points in the game.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot by Dort, no good. Los Angeles leading by 3. James with the ball. Dort defending. Here's the 3. Knocks down the triple. 10 points for him.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the night here. And the free throw, no good. They need this. And it's good on the lay-in.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Here's the monster. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got his 5th assist in this one. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Holmgren. Inside. Here's Dort. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They've been playing excellent team basketball. 9 wins in a row.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are on a roll, and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
The rebound by Turner.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Thunder trail by 11. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Williams from long range. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. The Lakers have gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. And stolen by Holmgren. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Buckets like this pump Dort up. I mean, you can tell he loves finishing right on the defense.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Trailing by 10. Driving in. Good work there as it goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
All it takes is a sliver of daylight, and Gilgeous-Alexander will exploit it.
The monster. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by Hartenstein.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Back to Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Lets it go from deep. Can't get it to drop. The Lakers lead by 8. Here's James. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Holmgren, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
And the basket by the Monster. The Monster's got 20 points.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Dort's shot is good.
And clearly Dort knows how to operate inside, making his way to a high percentage shot.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. He was just marveling at LeBron's ability to take advantage of any mistake you make, even a minor one. He said, if you're even a half step away from a guy defensively, LeBron will find that person. Coach is asking his guys to stay connected to shooters tonight.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Clock at 6. Puts up a deep three. James with the rebound.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
And the basket by the monster.
Such a wizard with the ball. James always finds the open man.
Pass to Holmgren. Dort, right side. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. All right, let's go to the leaderboard and see the top passing teams last season. The Lakers, #1.
It was a joy to watch these guys play. Constant ball movement and player movement. Defenses were worn out by the end of games.
Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Hachimura's checked in for the Lakers. And it's Holmgren missing.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter. Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Thunder trail by 15. Wallace, the pass to Holmgren. Pass to Williams. Dort outside. Here's Holmgren. No good that time. Good work defensively by James.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
And Doncic hammers it home.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Pass to Williams. Now here's Holmgren. Check by James. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
How many shots has he missed this quarter? Might be time to find offense elsewhere.
Drills it from deep. The Monsters got 25 points.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He wants to review the game plan. So for Oklahoma City, Jang, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Williams. And Topic is subbed in for Dort. And the Lakers also making a change. Reeves is checked in to win the run. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And with this being the second game in the NBA Cup group stage, this is a pivotal contest for each of these teams.
Yeah, in this group format, Game 2 carries enormous weight. So this is far more than just your normal regular season contest. This has more of a playoff feel.
To the wing, right side. It's James on the wing. Pass to the Monster. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. And he's got 28 now.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And there's a pick. Wiggins from long range. Rebound, the Lakers. Turner's got 5 rebounds in the game. Shoots from 12. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Here's Wallace. Up top, Holmgren. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
James has gone 4 of 5 shooting from the field. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Topic. And again, unable to change momentum here.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Here's the Monster. Sinks it from distance. The Monsters got 33 points.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
And the Thunder call time here. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Yeah, your second unit, those reserves, they can swing a game.
So both teams changing it up here. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James has got 4 rebounds now. Here's the Monster. Count it. The Monster's got 35 in the game.
And that's the thing. That's why he's going to be top 5 all-time in assists. LeBron James just drops dimes.
Wallace with it. No made baskets yet. Kept alive. And the layup is good off the glass.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Here's the Monster. And it falls all over the rim and in. The Monster's got 37.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I'll tell you, that jumper from Gilgeous-Alexander is smooth and under control.
Outside Reeves. Here's the Monster. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Here's the Monster. The three-pointer off the mark. And Wiggins has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad.
For a team with their talent, it's a bit surprising how poorly they played in this matchup last year.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's the Monster. Hits yet again. Wow!
What a scoring performance.
Breaking the 40-point threshold yet again. He's done it the 5th most times in NBA history. Wallace outside. Pass to Jang. Wiggins from long range. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Fires in the triple.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And so in the game for the Lakers, Connect is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's the Monster in at the point guard position.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Gets the 3 to fall.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 6 over Reeves. The Monster grabs the miss. Pass to Reeves. He's feeling it. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Here's the Monster. And again for 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
I got it.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. To the middle. Here's Topic. The ball's knocked loose. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Reeves. And his defenses have adjusted to Austin Reeves scoring. Richard, he's countered with the pass.
Austin Reeves doesn't get enough credit for how good his handle is, how much it's improved. It's allowed for him to score, get into different places, and make these passes.
James is checked in for Los Angeles. The Thunder with another miss. Now Los Angeles with it. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. And he drives in, and the shot's good. The Monsters got 51.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Let's check in with our reporter on the fourth.
Hey guys, the monster in that last game against the Clippers delivered quite a performance. He dropped an amazing number of points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double, and he had a memorable game. These coaches and fans are still buzzing about it. Just incredible. What's he got for an encore? B.A.?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's closely guarded. Another shot. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
Here's Topic. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
You know the coaches hated that shot, but guess what? Some of them go in.
And they pick up 2. James has got 12.
They have no answer defensively inside.
So it's Oklahoma City now. After this one, they're off to Dallas to take on the Mavericks. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Knocks down the long J.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points in the quarter. Vanderbilt to pass to the monster. The 3. Topic grabs the miss. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Doncic checked in. The monster misses. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Hits the trifecta. 16 points for him.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
To the paint. Here's the monster. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
Year after year, this early portion of the season is characterized by a great deal of overreaction, Grant.
The media and fans build up a lot of expectations in the offseason. And it's not that bad, but when those expectations aren't met, watch out. Listen, we all just need to settle down and see how things play out. The season is still very young. You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Oklahoma City's got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Dort. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes up at the stripe. Yep, count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 18 points in the game.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Shot's good by James.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
From 13. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Here's the monster. Good! Another from 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Pass to Dort. Now Holmgren. 5 on the clock. Now here's Williams. There's the three. Rebounded by LeBron. James has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's the monster. He tries the three. Good! That's another bucket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside gets the 3-ball to go. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 21 points in the game.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. On the mark with the 15-footer. 23 points in the game.
Sweet-looking jumper from the mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy.
Not often you see him take that shot.
He's dropping the 3-ball with incredible consistency. What a barrage here in the first half.
From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James passes to the monster. The bank shot, no good.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Pass to Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Outside, inside, in between. It doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
James finds Reeves. Here's the monster. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And for the Thunder, they're shooting about 48% so far in the second. The 3 from Holmgren. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Reeves. Here's the monster. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Another bucket. Wow.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Reeves. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Williams with it. Picked up by Reeves. The Thunder with another miss. The Lakers shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. James passes to Doncic. Here's the monster. And it's good. He hits another one. 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And Reeves pulls it down. And here are the Lakers. Looking ahead, they've got the Cavaliers coming to town for their next one. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a 3-point basket.
Williams finds Dort. Now here's Holmgren. A shot to stop the run. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James has got rebound number 8 now. Here's the monster. Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching him from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his 3-point shot tonight.
The open shot by Gilgeous-Alexander. The Lakers with a rebound.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Vanderbilt, the pass to the monster. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Coming off a 31-point game against the Nuggets in Denver.
And he brought the defense, secured 4 steals over the course of the game.
Here's the monster. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. And they're up an insane amount going into the break. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. More 2K action in just a moment.
It is a wonderful night for basketball and a wonderful time to get a quick wonderful rundown of how the wonderful West looks early on in this wonderful season. Is that too many wonderfuls?
No, you're wonderful. You know, right now for the Thunder, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Los Angeles Lakers. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. That's the group from Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Hartenstein finds Williams. Turner against Dort. Pass to Hartenstein. 4-3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. The Monsters got 4 rebounds in the game. Down low. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. James has got 22.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
The shot by Dort, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And it's James with the jam.
Honestly, I feel so fortunate to be able to sit here and watch this because there are not many vintage performances by LeBron James left to go in his career.
Pass to Holmgren for 3. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Here's Connect, right wing. Doncic outside. Fires for 3. And there's James on the assist by Doncic. James has got 7 points for the quarter.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
Pass to Connect. Here's the Monster. Another one falls. Amazing.
Incredible. 81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There's no slowing this guy down. He's on fire. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. From downtown, James with the rebound. James has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And how about LeBron? Even if he's no longer the clear-cut best player in the league, he can still take over a game, RJ.
Oh, make no mistake, he is still the best when he needs to be. Absolutely has a switch that gets flipped when he needs it. He's not on for 48 minutes, but he can definitely turn it on for a few.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you.
He's been held scoreless tonight, really just unable to make any sort of impact.
And got it! Another basket!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Pass to Williams. Up top, Hartenstein. Back to Williams. Unable to get that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all. He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. The Monster, the pass to Doncic. Here's the Monster. And a miss there on the triple. Oklahoma City has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. That shot wide open. Dort's got 10 points in the game.
Dort has really improved this part of his game. Would love to see him shoot more often from out there.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Here's the group of players who had the most steals in the league last season. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on top.
And we saw how effective he was on defense last season, taking pride in mucking things up and being an absolute pest, grabbing all those steals.
And the basket by the Monster. The Monster's got 11 in the second half.
Goodness, this man is ripping 3 after 3. An incredible display of shooting.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
Pass to the Monster. He shoots a 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 34 points.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Oklahoma City's gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the third quarter. Takes a 3. Sends it home from 3-point land. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 here in the quarter alone. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Lakers. Here's the Monster. Again! What an avalanche!
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. The Lakers have gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. Good work defensively by Dort.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. No good on the triple.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And here's Doncic outside. And Los Angeles another 3.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by LeBron.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
And that one drops for him.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 39. It's James with the drive. Here's the Monster. And it's all from 3-point range. And the Thunder shooting 35% in the third quarter. The shot by Dort, no good.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost? It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
Yeah, terrific looking jumper off the dribble. Dort just continues to look to expand his offensive arsenal.
Here's the Monster. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And that one's good.
Leading scorer on the night, and he looks very hungry for more. Keep feeding him. Operation Feed the Horse.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the bucket is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 41.
Hey, he's doing everything he can to keep them afloat.
Here's James. He's covered by Holmgren. Here's the Monster. Another one goes. Incredible.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. Floats one. Doncic pulls down the board. The Lakers dominating the game. Here's the monster. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
We've been watching him hold court out of the arc. Just an unforgettable performance tonight.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Defenders just clearing out, and Gilgeous-Alexander came in with a purpose.
Pass to the monster. Oh, he tries a three. He got it again. Sensational. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Dort outside. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander with the 7-footer. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 45 points. The Lakers shooting a marvelous 61% thus far in the second half. The monster misses. And Oklahoma City shooting at about 34% here in this game. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target with the three. Well, the Lakers shooting almost 70% from the floor. Sensational. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
From the arc. Buries it from 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 48.
An example of the unique leadership of Gilgeous-Alexander, getting the 3 points right back for them.
Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. A different... He's checked in for Oklahoma City. And the Lakers making a change here. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
Hachimura, the pass to the monster. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. To the inside. Here's Wallace. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Good. Another from 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Inside. Here's Vanderbilt. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he drops the first. So he gets them both. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's off on the layup. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers showing no mercy and just piling it on. Looking dominant and focused right now. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Hey, Diop-O'Shea.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Rui Hachimura is out there with Jarred Vanderbilt. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's the monster in at the point guard position. The Thunder shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Richard, how do you think you would have fared if social media was as prevalent in your younger years as it is right now?
I can tell you right now, I would not be able to sit next to you right now, B.A. That's the type of life I would have lived.
The monster misses.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
The Lakers shooting at a very efficient 67%. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. 2 points. That one goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 57 points. Vanderbilt, a pass to the monster. Oh, from deep. Wallace pulls it in. The Thunder have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4. Oh, connects again.
Never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long time. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. There's a screen by Wiggins. Fires the 3. Pass to Jang. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And another one!
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
And the basket by the monster.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Wallace. Three-pointer, no good.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
No coverage that time.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Pass to Jang. Here's Topic. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Goes back up. The monster grabs the miss. The monster's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Hey, puts up a 3. And again for 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Can they get it? Gilgeous-Alexander, no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's the monster. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. The monster's got 9 points in the quarter.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Here's the monster. No good on the 3. Oklahoma City's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Oh, got that one up quick.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Here's the teardrop and the basket by the monster.
The all-around game of Reeves continuing to develop. You just love that pass.
And Oklahoma City shooting just 37% in the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hachimura with a rebound.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
The Lakers call timeout. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Dortch checked in. On the wing, Finney Smith. Pass to the monster. Reeves with the ball. To the paint. Here's the monster. And again.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. No good with the triple.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
And the basket by the monster.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Here's Wallace. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Wallace has got 6 points in the quarter.
This is his second three this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
The monster misses.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Can't hit that one.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
They're limiting the offense. Tough to win with no extra possessions.
Good. He hits again.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Wiggins passes to Wallace. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And it's Hachimura on the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
And here are the Thunder now. Now here's Wiggins. There's a screen. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. Now, we don't pick favorites, Richard, but did you have a favorite road city?
Well, it depends on when you ask me, B.A. I love New
Pass to Williams. Holmgren with it. He's marked by Finney-Smith. The Thunder with another miss.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
From deep three-point land. The monster misses. The Thunder shooting only 29% since the fourth quarter began. A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul. The Thunder shooting only 36% so far in this game. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Another missed three, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
The monster misses. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. You know, for a while now, the NBA has done a last 2 minutes report on games. Richard, how do you think the players feel about this?
I can tell you how I feel. I don't like the 2-minute report. I think it does absolutely nothing to help the basketball game. Guys are frustrated. They need to move on. If they walk into the next game worried about the last 2-minute report, are they really focused on that game?
Second shot opportunity. And at last, they get one to fall.
I love his tenacity. Extra possession.
Is this game on mobile?
That's winning basketball.
Here's the monster. Good!
No PS5.
Another from three. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Not a lot of room. From deep, Holmgren. Rebounded by the Lakers. Vanderbilt's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
And with each miss, you can see the frustration mounting for him.
At this point in time for Reeves, this is just a reflex. He knew he had it the moment he had the ball.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can. There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
Payton's checked in for Vanderbilt.
Thank you.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Tight defense on him. And Grant, while we want the
I
officials
really
to get it right,
appreciate it.
I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time. Officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
Here's the monster. Offline with a three. Oklahoma City shooting around 34% during the fourth quarter. Now Hartenstein. Hartenstein with a screen on Reeves. They get it again. And Hartenstein slams it in.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Yeah, you think you gotta stop, and it's wasted because
You just have to improve on your defensive, not just offensive.
Nice, clean bounce pass. Sometimes the fundamentals are all you're gonna need.
I try my best too.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Rebounded by the Lakers. Finney-Smith's got his fourth rebound in this one. Hachimura, the pass to the monster. Now here's Reeves. Here's the monster. Nails it from three.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Lakers.
Their transition game was the standout for me. Created a lot of extra pressure pushing the ball.
I agree. They took control of the tempo and were really dictating the terms of the game.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
And what a huge performance it was for the monster.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander hits the three-pointer.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
Payton passes to the monster. Back to Payton. Pass to Reeves. Here's the monster. Williams defending. Yet another bucket.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Dort outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Nails the baby hook.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
It's a shame, really. If they've been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
Here's the monster. And the miss. Not the best shot selection there.
Roll on any point for you now.
Pass to Williams.
$142 now.
And here's Hartenstein. Back to Williams. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. And with tonight's win, they're now 2-0 in the NBA Cup.
Yeah, just a fantastic start to the group stage. They're in the driver's seat in this group. A strong finish, and they'll advance.
And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time.
Wild Thing, 43 pensive I think face with tears of joy. GG.
Yeah, Pete. They really thought they had a chance tonight.
GG.
Solid effort tonight on both ends.
Alright guys, I want to say thank you for everybody who came in to stream tonight. I am going to end the stream tonight, but I will be back on either later on tonight or tomorrow morning. Peace.